America's debt is $35 trillion. Every ticking second the machine grows. But the question remains, who really owns America's $35 trillion debt? Who really pulls the strings of America's slavery machine? And who profits as your future burns? In this video, we expose the hidden players controlling the game. The Federal Reserve. The money magicians. A private central bank supposedly owned by Americans. The Fed prints digital dollars from thin air, then lends it to our government, with interest. When the Fed prints $5.4 trillion to buy Treasuries, it's fake money propping up real debt. It's the ultimate debt trap, with no exit. Wall Street, the hostage takers, JP Morgan, BlackRock, Vanguard, Wall Street banks and asset giants own $4.2 trillion in U.S. debt and control the bond market's mood swings. BlackRock alone moves $10 trillion. They lobby for the policies that drive interest up, harvest panic, then buy bonds for cheap before selling high. Did you think your 401k or pension was safe? Think again. $3.9 trillion of Americans' retirement money is trapped inside Treasuries. If rates soar, your savings turn to dust. Your future? They're hostage. Foreign powers. The BRICS saboteurs. Foreigners own $8.1 trillion in U.S. debt. But the BRICS Plus Club, China, Saudi Arabia, Russia, Brazil, now hold the detonator. They're dumping treasuries and buying gold, 12,000 plus tons already. Saudi Arabia just broke the petrodollar. They accept yuan for 20% of oil. And by 2026, half of Gulf oil could trade outside the dollar. China, Brazil, and their partners pour cash into BRICS bonds. Safer, higher yield, $0 loyalty. They buy less debt at auctions, causing U.S. interest rates to spike fast, until Washington pays $2.1 trillion yearly, just in interest. More than military and Medicare combined. Trust funds like Social Security and Medicare? A Ponzi game. $7.1 trillion in your retirement savings is just more government debt. That money is loaned to Washington, spent instantly, again and again. When the math breaks, they slash benefits. They'll claim it's to save the system, but it was broken from the start. The same politicians who promised you peace of mind let Wall Street and the Fed drain it dry. Now, benefits are on the chopping block, and retirees pay for a debt they never chose. The world is moving to a gold-backed BRICS currency, a move designed to bury the dollar, and leave America isolated and bankrupt. When demand for dollars vanishes, interest rates explode. The Fed hits the printers, injecting dollars into a sea of debt, torching your savings. Social Security and Medicare are gutted to keep bondholders happy. And as Wall Street profits from the chaos, foreign rivals buy up America's assets on the cheap. The world gets a BRICS gold-backed digital currency, and the U.S. can't even refinance the next round of debt. Starvation, riots, and historic default, the anaconda keeps squeezing. The U.S. debt is not owed, it owns us. The controllers? Wall Street banks profiting from every crisis. BRICS allied central banks orchestrating the dollar's funeral. The Federal Reserve printing money to keep the machine alive until the explosion. America is a debt junkie. Its dealers, Fed and Wall Street, now control the dosage. When they cut off the supply of cheap credit, the withdrawal will be catastrophic. The real owners aren't on paper. They're the players who can pull the plug. And BRICS may have just found the kill switch. Your choice? Starvation via austerity or death by inflation. Both feed them. The Fed gets total control. Wall Street buys assets for pennies. BRICS rules the ashes. One crisis from now, you'll beg for government rescue, a central bank digital currency, just to survive, with digital chains tracking every calorie you eat. Welcome to the new slavery. The players are ready, and debt is their weapon.